So there's that one question that I always get asked by everybody, which is, and that's exactly what I'm covering in this video. I'm going to give you updated housing market stats for Cocoa Beach and all of the Space Coast in the month of April, right after this. My name's Larkin and I'm a real estate agent here in Brevard County in the Space Coast, and I do regular videos just like this one. I talk about living, working, playing, and like this week's housing market update, I also do real estate videos too. If this is something that you're interested in, you should probably hit that subscribe button and ring the bell so you're notified every time I put up new videos just like this one. And if you are moving either into the Space Coast or you're moving out of our area, I am certain that you have questions. Well, I hear from folks like you every single day that have questions about making a move that I love to answer, and I would love to hear from you too. You could either call me, you can text me, you can comment below. If you're on social media, you can find me on any of these platforms and send me a direct message. However you're comfortable with, I am great with that communication too. So let's get on with the housing market update. So if you're looking to sell a home, you love what's happening in this marketplace. But if you're looking to buy a property, you know it's getting really hectic and it's tough to find a home. We've been under a 2-month supply since June of 2020, which is really unheard of. And since the beginning of the year, we've been at or below a 1-month supply. Every Wednesday morning I have networking. I'm in a BNI chapter and I've been tracking what our active inventory is, and this is where it started the end of January, and this is where it's at since the end of April. It has definitely taken a downward turn, but if you notice lately, it's kind of flattened out right around 1,000 properties for sale in the county. So what exactly does that graph mean? It's really hard to say. I just like keeping an eye on stats to see if there's any trends that might be popping out. And definitely since the beginning of the year, our inventory has dropped drastically. But here over the last 4 or 6 weeks, it's kind of planed out around 1,000 properties for sale. And I think it's worth keeping an eye on. So here are the stats for the month of April. Active inventory, we ended the month of April with just over 1,000 properties for sale in the county. We sold 1,545 properties for the month of April, giving us a 0.63 month supply, which is less than 3 weeks. Average sales price for the county was $353,187, and our median sales price was $275,000. List to sell ratio 98.5%, so it's pretty much selling at or above list price. Average days on market was 26 days. The properties selling in 7 days or less were 830, or 53% of the properties sold, and properties selling in 30 days or less were 1,211, or 78% of the properties being sold. This was a great month for home selling for over $1 million. We had 39 in the county, with the highest price sale was India Atlantic. It was a 9-bedroom oceanfront estate that was built in 2013, had over 9,800 square feet, and sold for $3.75 million. No surprise, the best-selling city in the county was Palm Bay with 280 sales, and the most sales were in the zip code of 32940 with 132. The average age or year built of the home was 32 years old, built in 1989. Average size 1,816 square feet, with the average price per square foot at $185. That's what's happening for all of the Space Coast. Let's dig a little deeper to see what's happening in the Cocoa Beach and Cape Canaveral area. Condo sales for Cocoa Beach and Cape Canaveral. Our active inventory continues to shrink. We're at 53 condos for sale for the entire area of Cocoa Beach and Cape Canaveral. The good news, there's still 4 condos for sale under $100,000, and the lowest price one is $79,900 at the Golden Gate Manor in Cape Canaveral. So on the other end of the spectrum, we have 7 condos for sale in Cocoa Beach that are over $1 million. 4 of which are pre-construction for the brand new surf condominium that's just breaking ground in downtown Cocoa Beach. It should be ready for occupancy March of 2023. 21 of the 25 condos have been sold, and the ones that are still available as of today are priced between $1.2 and $1.55 million. Let me know if you'd like more information on those. So here's a breakdown of the condo sales for the month of April in Cocoa Beach and Cape Canaveral. Our active inventory is at 53. We have sold 96 condos for the month of April. The month supply for condominiums beachside in Cocoa Beach and Cape Canaveral are 50.57 months, which is just over 2 weeks. Average price was $366,449, and the median sales price was $344,900. Average days on market were 43 days, and the average price per square foot was $247. Properties selling in 7 days or less were 49, so almost half, and properties selling in 30 days or less were 65 condominiums. We did have 17 condos sell for under $200,000, so there are some value properties that are still out there in Cocoa Beach and Cape Canaveral. And the highest price condo to sell was at the Villa Verde. This was the 10,000 square foot penthouse that was on the river in South Cocoa Beach, sold for $2.057 million. We have a three-way tie for the best-selling condos in the month of April. Beachside, we have Villages of the Seaport had forward sales ranging from $185,000 to $248,000. The Oaks in Cape Canaveral had for sales ranging from $140,000 to $294,000. And Stonewood Towers in Cocoa Beach had for sales as well that were between $362,000 and $480,000. So that's your condo update. Here's what's happening with single-family homes in Cocoa Beach and Cape Canaveral. Our active inventory for homes for sale are up just a little. We had 20 in the month of March, and now we're up to 22 properties that are available for sale. The low end is $425,000, all the way up to an amazing oceanfront estate that was listed for $4.7 million off of 3rd Street South in Cocoa Beach. And right now we have 4 homes for sale in Cocoa Beach and Cape Canaveral priced under $500,000. Let's get on with the stats for April. As I mentioned earlier, our active inventory, we have 22 homes for sale in Cocoa Beach and Cape Canaveral. For the month of April, we sold 20 homes. That puts our month supply inventory just over a month at 1.1 months supply. Average sales price was $992,795. Median sales price was $970,000, which gives us sales per square foot of $358. Average days on market were 50 days, and the property selling in 7 days or less were 9, and property selling in the first 30 days were 12. We did have 2 home sales under $500,000, and we had 9 home sales for over $1 million. Now, I need to put an asterisk by the number of $1 million+ homes that sold, and also had an effect on what our average sales price and median sales price was, because the new construction community of Lorem Village in South Cocoa Beach, they closed on 6 of their properties in April and were about to start construction. So it's a 15-unit site. 6 of them have closed. That means there's 9 that are still available. So if you're interested in Lorem Village, new construction, this is a great opportunity to get in before they raise the price again as they start breaking ground, which you know they always do with new construction properties. So even though there were 6 villas that had closed in Lorem Village that ranged between $970,000 and $1.395 million, the highest price sale was actually an oceanfront home at 217 South Atlantic Avenue, which sold for $1.8 million. It was a 1949 built home that's been modified over the years. The current floor plan is 4 bedrooms, 2,400 square feet on a 0.58 acre, half acre lot, just over a half acre. So there you have it. That's what's happening with our housing market here on the Space Coast and in Cocoa Beach and Cape Canaveral. And, you know, we've been in a really active market since 2012. That's when it shifted from the previous bubble bursting and all the mayhem that happened in the late 2000s. 2012 is when it shifted into a seller's market here in Brevard County, where we've averaged at any point in time a 3.5 or under a 4-month supply of homes for sale for the last 9 years, which has been pretty significant. Unfortunately, for those looking to buy a property right now, it's shifted even a little more intense, where we're under a month's supply for most of the county. But I'd like to know what your prediction is. I sent this question out to my database asking what your prediction is. Do you believe that we're seeing the beginning of a real estate boom? Are we towards the end and the market's about to stabilize? Or is it doom and gloom and we're heading towards a real estate market crash? I'd love to hear your answer either in the comments, or you can send me a direct message. Here are the results from the email I sent out to my database. It's definitely more folks are looking and believing that we're just starting this real estate market boom. There's a little less than that believe it's about to stabilize, and we did have a handful of people that believe we're at the end of this and we're heading towards a crash. really nobody knows, but I'd like to have your opinion of it. Just let me know either in the comments or send me a direct message. Plus, if you've made it this far in the video, you probably like what you're seeing. If you haven't done so already, you should probably hit that subscribe button so you're notified every time I put up new videos just like this one. And remember, if you do have questions about moving into our area or anything real estate related, I would love to hear from you. Call me, text me, comment below. Once again, I appreciate you stopping by. My name is Eric Larkin with REMAX Aerospace. I'll see you on the next video.